Today I'm going to show you how to kill the skilling boss Zalcano and make some great money, so let's get into it. To kill Zalcano, you must have completed Song of the Elves, because Zalcano is located in Prifendas. For a starting tip, I'd recommend climbing the crystal staircase in the center of town and talking to Crefid right over here. He can change your spawn location to Prifendas, so that if you die while learning Zalcano, you can come and get your stuff back very quickly. I recommend getting a lot of these teleport crystals so that you can teleport to Prifendas quickly. You can get them from killing elves in Prifendas and Letya, and having Elund or the Scouter elf charge them for you. Alternatively, you can also get an Eternal Teleport Crystal, which lets you have unlimited teleports to Prifendas and Letya. So to get to Zalcano from right here, we're just going to run a little bit this way toward this bank. You'll notice this little teleport platform. That's the entrance to Zalcano's lair, and there's a bank located conveniently right over here. So this is where you can prep up before you go in for the kill. Okay, now in terms of gear, here's my setup. I use Graceful Hood, Graceful Legs, and Graceful Boots to reduce weight and get run energy back quicker, a hit points cape and a regen bracelet to get my hit points back quicker, Feroc Armor 4 so that I can mine more imbued Tetra, which is part of the boss mechanic, and then I have some prayer gear like the Bone Crusher Necklace, the Radha's Blessing, and a Holy Book for prayer. Now I have the best pickaxe I have right now, the Dragon Pickaxe. And finally, I'm using an Explorer's Ring to get my run energy back. If you're using a Crystal Pickaxe, you'd want to use an Elven Signet Ring so that you go through less charges. Alternatively, you can use a Ring of Suffering or a Ring of the Gods for more prayer bonus. The only reason we really need prayer bonus is so that when we boost our stats using a Dragon Pickaxe or Crystal, we can use Preserve to keep our stats longer. Now, I'll also put up a chart on the screen of the best in slot gear you can use in case you don't have exactly what I have here. Now, in terms of inventory, I like to have a couple stamina potions and some food just in case I get hurt for Zalcano. The better you get at Zalcano, the less damage you should take as you learn how to kill the boss, but bringing a little bit more than this couldn't hurt. Leaving about 2 empty rows, or 2.5 to 3 empty rows, for imbued Tetra will be ideal for a beginner so you have plenty of food. I also like to bring a couple brews just to really extend trips and stay in there as long as I can. Okay, so once we have our gear and inventory, we can run over here to the teleport platform to get to Zalcano. Now, the higher mining and higher rune crafting levels you have will actually help for killing the boss. So here's the lair. As you can see, Zalcano's in there right now, and there's a team of people killing it. If I right-click peek on the barrier, it'll tell me how many people are in the room. Right now there's 6. The best number of people to have killing Zalcano at one time is 4. That way, you get the most loot potential while having the quickest kill time. Once you go above 4, it starts to become less efficient. And if you go under 4, you'll still have good loot, but it'll take longer to kill the boss. So always try to find a good team of 4 to play with. Now I'm going to show you how to find a team to play with. I recommend joining Zalcano Host, CC, to find a group of people to play with. If this CC happens to get too busy or full, you can add a space between Zalcano and host for a second CC to find people. Now, you'll know how to find a game if you see people typing something such as 302+1. What that means is that they currently have a team of 3 people there and they need 1 more for a full team. Likewise, if someone says, let's say 330+3 in chat, that means that they're the only person in that world and they need 3 people to have a max team of 4. Now, you don't want to crash any worlds or anything like that, because like I said, it's most efficient to have 4 people, and potentially if you do that, you might get banned from a clan chat like this, which would make it a lot harder to find a good game. Sometimes the worlds can be busy and full, but if I go ahead, right now, if I wanted to find a game, I would just type in here, any +1s, ? And if there's anyone that needs a player in their world, let's say if they only have 3, they should let me know and I'll be able to hop to them. So let's wait and see what happens. Alternatively, if it's taking a long time for someone to get back to you, you can try hopping worlds to find a world that has less than 4 people in it and joining them. If you do have a world with, let's say, no one in it and you go in, you could be the one that types in the CC, world whatever +3 to let people know that you need more players. So I'm going to go try to find an empty world and show you the kill. Okay, so someone posted 428+1. Once you start the kill, you want to find whichever rock is glowing and go to that one and start mining it. That's because that rock will give you more than just one Tetra each time you mine it. The bottom left, or the northeast rock, is the most likely one to glow at the beginning of the wave, so I like to stand by that and then make my way to whichever one is glowing at the time. Once you have mined all the Tetra, go to the east furnace and turn them into boulders. Once you've turned them all into boulders, go to the other furnace and imbue them to blue boulders. Once you've imbued all the Tetra, or once he starts this attack, stand on the blue spiral and start throwing the boulders at him. The blue spirals makes you do more damage and gives you better accuracy for the throw. Once you've taken all his health down with the Tetra, then you'll be able to mine him as we see here. This is when you want to use your special attack and preserve to keep your mining high to do more damage to them. Typically it takes about 3 cycles of Tetraing him down to finish the kill. Once you've mined about 30% of Zalcano's health down, it'll stand back up, and you'll have to go back to the imbued Tetra phase to get it back to the mining phase. Now make sure to stand away from Zalcano as it gets up, or else you'll be hit by an attack that will send you flying back and do a lot of damage to you. Regardless if you get hit by the attack or not, once Zalcano stands back up, any remaining Tetra you might have in your inventory will be discarded, and you'll have to mine more to start the next phase. Let's talk about some of the attacks you want to watch out for at Zalcano. The first of which are these falling boulders from the sky. All you have to do is walk 1 tile away from where the boulder is falling to not be hit by it. The second attack is when Zalcano will shoot at whatever rock you guys are mining at. When this happens, move away from the rock, or else when it explodes, you'll be hit for a lot of damage. When this happens, another rock in the room will start to glow, and you might need to go to that to keep mining if you don't have enough Tetra already. The final attack you want to watch out for is when he does his spiral attack. The blue spirals, like we said earlier, you'll want to stand on as you throw your Tetra for more accuracy and damage, but the orange spirals will do damage to you if you stand on them, and they do more damage the longer that they've been on the ground. So as you move around the room, make sure that you walk around these attacks and not through them, or else you'll be hit for a lot of damage. The final thing that Zalcano can do is fire another orb at a wall, and this time it'll spawn a golem. Now if the golem reaches Zalcano while you're trying to lower its health with the Tetra, it'll heal it back up. It won't heal it from the mining phase, but from the Tetra phase. If you attack the golem with imbued Tetra before it reaches Zalcano and kill it, it'll drop some imbued Tetra which you can use to attack it with. In a well-organized team, you should be able to kill Zalcano within 3 cycles of getting it down with the imbued Tetra. Then you'll get your loot and stand near the northeast rock to prepare for the next kill. Okay, so that's about it. It's a pretty easy boss once you get the hang of it, and after a few kills, you should start to take less damage as you get better at dodging the different attacks. So good luck with your future kills, and let me know your Zalcano KC in the comments below, and if you've gotten any good drops. Hope you enjoyed watching, and have a nice day.